Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our presentation. EDY 3310 presentation here. Firstly, I want to introduce both of us here. Myself, my given name is Manuel, and his name is Angie. My colleague here, her name is Melody, and his name is Nali. Both of us, we are third year education students here at the University of Goroka. Basically, our topic is on teachers' stress and coping. The outline of the format of the topic here is basically the introduction, and second is the causes of stress. The other one is the symptoms. The other one is the effect of stress on the teacher. The other one is effect of stress on the students when a teacher is stressed. And the other one is the methods or the strategies to how to overcome or manage stress. The other one is the roles, responsibilities, and challenges as a teacher, or parents, or guardians, and school as a whole to manage or to deal with stress. And finally, the conclusion and the recommendation. Here, myself will emphasize on the introduction, the effects of stress on a teacher, the effects of stress on students, and strategies to cope with them, how to manage stress, and finally the conclusion with the recommendation. My colleague here will further emphasize on the causes of stress, the symptoms of stress, and roles, responsibilities, and challenges as a teacher, or parents, or guidance, and school as a whole to overcome or to deal with stress. Okay, here we go. The main aim or objective of this presentation it is to improve the perspectives, especially in the classroom or school, as a future teacher to get prepared and be confident on how to overcome stress. Okay, here the concept of teachers stress and coping. It is a framework that examines the source of stress that experienced by teachers and the plan they employ to manage or overcome stress. However, it is being proposed by Dr. Robert J. Vela, which to motivate on the settings of education. That theory was basically proposed to address critical issues that surrounding the phenomenon on teachers' stress and its implication for both the teacher and audience. Today, teaching is one of the high number of stress progression that leads to poor performance of job, and sometimes people may leave job. Stress it is a combination of physiological, psychological, and behavioral reaction or change that people have in response to events that challenge them. Physiological and psychological stress is two main factors that have negative effect on the health, well-being, and process of achievement of their goals and objectives in their teaching profession. According to one of the sources, Kiriko 2001, teachers' stress is divided in terms of unpleasant negative emotions such as anger, frustration, and anxiety, depression, and nervousness that teacher experience due to their facts. It is a condition in which teachers experience excessive mental, emotional, and physical strain due to the demands and emotional challenges that are associated with their profession. These stress are often arise from various factors, including classroom management issues, student behavior problems or over workload, pressures, or lack of support from the school administration and some other social factors. While coping refers to it is the methods or plan that teachers use to manage or overcome stress and emotional challenges in their teaching field. Teachers experience stress when the demands of the situation exceed their ability to cope with these demands. Research has identified that teachers stress are exposed to many sources of stress. It depends on how teachers enroll them to overcome it.
I'll better emphasize on causes of stress, symptoms of stress, and the roles, responsibilities, and challenges as a teacher, parents, guardians, and school to manage stress. Causes of stress, teachers normally associate pressure with unpleasant, such as demand workload or relationship failure with students. Uh, Stress was caused by many areas, such as from school facilities, from colleagues, students, teaching professions, and related to personal life. Uh, some of some of the causes of stress are death, workload, social problems, divorce of marriage, not having enough pay, time pressure, uh, population in the classroom, constant supervision, student being unprepared, and many other more. Symptoms of stress. Stress is linked into three ways, which is attitudes, physical performance, and well-being. Uh, an overall sense of unhappiness with one. Employment is a common low interversible aspects of life. Some of the common symptoms that a person will experience, such as sadness, anxiety, lack of focus, anger, overreacting, substance abuse, and social withdrawal.
Yeah, effects of stress on a teacher. That is, stress can have a profound effects on teachers that impacting both their personal well-being and their professional effectiveness. The consequence of stress can be categorized or can be classified into two, which is their short-term and long-term effects. In short-term short-term effects, yeah, the one is teachers to face burnout. Teachers experience high levels of stress, which may quickly become emotionally exhausted, uh, that leading to burnout. This state is categorized by feelings of criticism and disinterest from the work. The other one is fatigue. Chronic stress can lead to their job or decreased job satisfaction, physical and mental fatigue, that making it difficult for teachers to engage fully in their teaching roles and responsibilities. And the last one is decreased high level of stress, often correlate that can reduce lower job satisfaction, which can reduce the motivation and the interest of a person for teaching. The long-term effects, one is teachers facing health problems like prolonged exposure to stress that links to serious health issues that including like heart disease, high blood pressure, depression, or anxiety disorders, and it's weakening their immune system or the function. Number two is it affect the quality of teaching. When teachers experience stress, they struggle with emotional regulation, which can negatively affect their instructional behavior and learning environment. This may cause less effective teaching practice and poor student outcomes. The last one is a student relationship failure. Teachers, stress can affect relationship with their students. When a teacher is overwhelmed or disengaged due to stress, they may be less responsive to students' needs, that leading to a breakdown in their communication and trust. However, uh, understanding the effects of stress on a teacher, it is important for developing effective support systems that promote teacher well-being and enhance educational outcomes for students. The next rating point is effects of stress on future students. Yeah, one is uh, decrease teachers' performance. Stressed teachers, they may struggle to deliver lessons effectively. Their ability to explain concepts clearly or maintain patience with students can hinder student understanding and engagement during the lesson or the class. The other one is increased student misbehavior and conflict. Uh, Teachers under stress may find it difficult or challenging them to manage classroom behavior effectively. This can result in frequent disturbance or conflict among students. Uh, Next is it lower the academic performance and achievement of student. When teachers are overwhelmed or high stress, their effectiveness declines, which leading to poor educational outcomes for students. That result in lower the grades and standardized test scores. Here the steps or strategies that they take or cope with stress as a teacher to overcome, to deal with it. Firstly, uh, willfully you have to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of life, such like keeping a creative journal that can help shift your mindset toward positivity. Positivity and uh, the other one, you have to practice of regularly taking and recording your emotional states over time. That you have to check your mood uh, uh, regularly and note what influences it can increase your self-confidence or boost your self-confidence. This practice can allow you to recognize the patterns and it triggers that may contribute to stress, which allowing you to manage emotions more effectively. For instance, like you have to communicate and seek assistance from others. Next one is you have to avoid gossip in your in the workplace or your profession. Avoid negative conversation, text message with uh, colleagues to maintain a positive atmosphere. Engaging in gossip or venting over it private which negatively and can further drain your emotional energy.
The roles, responsibilities, challenges as a teacher, guardians, parents, and schools to manage stress. Number one is roles of the teachers. Uh, Teachers play a critical role in managing stress and uh, coping mechanism, mechanisms for students. Their responsibilities include uh, creating a supportive environment, identifying signs of stress, providing resources. Teachers should provide information about available resources such as counseling service, stress management workshops, or peer support groups. Okay. Number two is responsibilities of parents and guardians. Uh, Parents and guardians have a significant role in supporting their children's ability to cope with stress. Open communication, parents and guardians should encourage their children to express their feelings and concerns without fear of judgment. Monitoring academic pressure, it is important for parents to be aware of the academic pressure their children face and to advocate for a balanced approach to education that prioritize mental health alongside and academic achievements. Third one is school roles. School as institutions have achieving responsibilities in managing student stress by training staff, professional development for teachers and staffs on recognizing mental health issues and achieving intervention strategies is critical. Uh, this training helps create a more responsive education environment.
In conclusion, teachers stress is one of the most issues that affect both teachers and their students' well-being of education. Factors that leads to stress are such as workloads, lack of resource, administrative pressures such as like constant supervision, or challenging student behavior that leads to short-term and long-term effect on both teachers and students. Stress, it is a condition between individual and their response to environmental demands and regular adaptive response. It is a combination between physiological, psychological, and behavioral reaction that people have in response to common changes or challenges that affect them. Effective coping strategies are essential for teachers to manage stress that can address the source of it, such as seeking additional training or resource to handle classroom challenges, and also practice self-discipline and control. However, schools they play an important role in to mitigate teacher stress by providing supportive environments such like professional development opportunities and mental health resource and fostering a culture of collaboration among staff. Uh, when teachers they feel supported by their administrations and peers, they are more likely to employ effective coping strategies. Therefore, addressing teachers' stress require ongoing research into each process and effects, as well as the effectiveness of various coping strategies. So, educational institutions should continuously evaluate their support system to teachers to ensure that they are equipped to handle the stress demands of their profession. To recommend, uh, there are some points that we discussed here which to consider to get prepared on how to avoid, how to cope with stress. One is schools can implement supportive measures such as professional development workshops that focus on stress management techniques and create a positive school culture that promotes open communication among staff. The other one is teachers should engage in regular self-care practice such as being mindfulness of meditation, uh, do a lot of physical exercise, and maintain a healthy work and home life to build resilience. And the other one is do a peer support groups can also be beneficial for both teachers and students, allowing them to share experience and coping methods. Thank you for viewing, and this brings us to our presentation here.